Hey there, how there, who there? It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another ASG Golf video, and we are starting the early 2010s Best of the British Open thing, the Best Brit thing. 128 guys from the early 2010s era going for gold and going for a title. You win this tournament, you go on to Augusta for the year-end tournament in late December, early January. If you take second place, you have a chance to get in through a wild card. There's 6 wild card things per tour, so 18 times 4, 72. It's like a normal golf course. in the in the meantime, I'm going to tell you that anybody, well, in match plays, especially in April, August, and December, where the match plays are, if you won a tournament in the previous months, you're not allowed to compete because we want a first time winner. So there's no Willie Fernie, no Old Tom Morris, no Ted Ray, no Bobby Jones, no Walter Hagen, no Patrick Cantley, or Johnny Farrell. There is Todd Bray, Todd B, Jim Barnes, Rory McIlroy, Johnny Goodman, not that John Goodman, Sandy Hurd, Olan Dutra, and Mike Brady. Not that Mike Brady. In as runner ups, and they can win first place, and they get first choice for TV assignments. By the way, yesterday, of course, if you watched yesterday, you would see a blowout. We know Bobby Jones in April in the par 3 with the last match play of the early 2010s. Did AB John Goodman by a landslide. It took only 12 holes to beat him, as did Paul Azinger yesterday against Jerry Pate. But the thing is, Goodman didn't win a hole. Jerry Pate at least won a hole. No, I did not say it's like hole as in asshole. No, it's an hole. Anywho, so we go over the early 2010s. We will have 3 of the runners up taking on the course for the TV matches. First off is Todd B, the icon Todd B from the Red Sox fan group. He's in. He'll face Kevin Streelman in today's first round. First round, I do try to put the Red Sox guys the opponent, if you will. But everything else is just basically up to the computer and randomization bullshit. Streelman tries for par. Todd overshoots. Streelman for the hole. He overshoots. Not even. He misses the bogey putt. Streelman will win the hole. Streelman, nice shot left center for 260. Todd. Throw to the right side. I kicked and it's out of bounds. That hurt. That will hurt. I kind of a time limit because lots of things happening. I taped 2 top 10 and know it'll be a while till they get out on the thing. Streelman up and over. And okay. Todd B. Todd B with 4 for the hole. Off by 2. Todd for bogey. No, I think Streelman has it happen. Anyway, he's up by 2. 1-3. Streelman up and yay, horizontal, whatever you want to freaking call it. Todd. Going at it. Oh my gosh, he almost aced it for birdie. But Streelman makes the 15th footer when you have 1-3 chance. So Todd B can only tie the hole. He's got to be fuming. He must be fuming. Number 4. How did you get on the field on the first shot? On that angle. Okay. We have 64 matches today. Up and to the right. We'll keep our eyes on the other runners up. Because if they win off screen today, there's a good chance we'll see them tomorrow in the thing. So, as usual, for match plays, 3 round 1 matchups, 3 round of 64 matchups for TV. Then it's down to 2 for Wednesday, 1 for Thursday, 1 round of 16 Thursday, 1 quarterfinal Friday. Both semifinals and the final on the weekend. Streelman for the hole. No, we missed by 2. Todd for par. And he couldn't do it. So Streelman fell for 4. Under 5. I might have to get rid of Todd B's match. Strowman makes a good shot. 296. There's the clapping. Todd B. Yeah, it's been a kind of a crazy day today broadcasting. I did my 2 top 10s. Both are domestic soccer. Top domestic soccer rivalry, so there's no like soccer rivalry between England and Germany, for example. It was domestic, like Barcelona, Real Madrid, and the top 10 final day magic of the Premier League because I'm a Premier League guy. And Manchester United several times, more so in the negative. Spielman up and over. Not really. Tied. This is a chance. A chance to cut the deficit down for Birdie. Oh, we missed. Tied. He's got to hit this. Are you freaking kidding me? You know what? Screw this. I don't think Todd's going to do it. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to just walk him away. We're just going to watch the stuff going on. Yes, so Todd, so Braid, Barnes, Roy McIlroy, Hurd, and Mike Brady. If they win matches, they potentially will get a chance to be on TV tomorrow. Yeah. I had a crazy day. OTP. I actually had to do 50 minutes of taping because the game of the day went 17 innings. Andrew Straight, the first ever British Open winner. He beats Brian Harman by 4. Yeah, we're simulating until we get to the next TV match. Hi, Mike. Jonathan Vegas beats Noel of Korea by 4. Vegas, 2-time Canadian Open champion. He'll be going to Glen Abbey next month. Well, everyone goes to Glen Abbey next month. Todd B loses by 3. Well, he did have a little bit of a rally, but Todd couldn't beat Kevin Streelman. Like, shame on you. Well, Todd will be headed north of the border. Anyhow. Jack White. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. He crushes Francis Ouimet, one of the greatest amateurs of all time, by 6. Of course, you know, the white stripes. Jack White. Bill Melhorn beats na 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 na. Hey, 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 you lost. So Melhorn beats Na. Bill Melhorn. I think he won a tournament last year, didn't he? I think he did. D8 points and Jonathan Berg go to extra holes. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go to that matchup. Yeah, we're gonna play it because we might as well. Points and Bird going to extra holes. Russell Henley beats Johnny McDermott by 4. The Henley Regatta. So D8 points and Jonathan Bird. Bird's the word. They're both from the 2010s, if I remember correctly. All right, so points and Bird. Jonathan Bird, remember, he's the guy with the only person in PGA history to win a tournament on a walk-off. Hole in one, 2010. I actually watched that on the Golf Network for some reason. I decided to watch the Shriners Open in 2010, the Justin Timberlake Shriners thing. And he hit a hole in one. It was like, what the hell? The 8 points actually was down by 3 with 5 to go and has rallied to force extra holes. Well, I don't think Jonathan Bird's going to hit a. Oh, why aren't you clapping? That's on the fairway. Frig. Fair weather fans, am I right? That's going to be a long ass putt for points. Bird needs to be clean. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Points needs this tough shot. Nope. Well, he forced the issue, but and no Braids, Burns, Rory, Bird, or Brady action yet. I have to keep my eyes open for those guys. Chick Evans beat what an upset. Chicky D beats Jordan Spieth. Spieth losing to Chick Evans? And you call yourselves an icon. How the fuck do you lose to this guy? Martin Keimer beats Man of Steel, Brandon Steele by 4. So Keimer, Kachi. Sorry, Jordan Spieth losing the first round to Chick Evans. If it was like in like the round of 16 winner, Brady beats Audrey Boomer. Okay, Boomer. So Brady wins. So he potentially will get a TV match tomorrow. He beats the Boomer. Our second match should be coming up shortly. Yeah, you got 18 matches going on at the same time. Patrick Reed beats Sandy Hurd. Hurd isn't the word. So Sandy Hurd, he heard a clunk. So if Sandy Hurd loses, he'll have to try a second chance at Canada. Patrick Reed, of course, lots of people hate him for his antics and all that. He did win the 2018 Masters. DJ Dustin beats Cabrera Bello by 4. So yeah, DJ wins. Thank goodness for that. Charles Schwartzel crushed by Henry Picard. So Captain Picard beats Schwartzel by 6. Holy smokes, that's brutal. That's brutal. Jason Day going extra holes with David Lakeworth. We will follow that. Jason Day is actually okay. There's one aspect I didn't talk about, and I don't think I have talked about in the match play in the August videos for the 62,000 tour, 70,000 tour, and early stints. If you win the year-end tournament, you get what is known as a benefit of a doubt. Jason Day is one of 4 guys with Vic Yossi, Anthony Kim, and Andy Bean, who was last year's champ, for the tournament champions. If any of those 4 guys win a tournament, okay, they're at Augusta. But there is a way to get into Augusta. Suppose that Jason Day, for example, and this is the perfect example. Jason Day has not got a top 2 finish all year. If he does not get a top 2 finish at all in the 12 months, he actually qualifies for the last chance qualifier. He gets a chance. He doesn't get a trip to Augusta automatically. He'll have to fight for it. But there could be 13 guys. Well, let's see here. 4, 0, 8, 1. Well, the 62,000s have Anthony Kim as a potential guy. But Anthony Kim does have a second place finish. So, yeah, so we're going to use Anthony Kim as this example. If Anthony Kim doesn't win a tournament, he has that second place finish. But Anthony Kim, because he's a year-end champion, he actually does one better. He doesn't qualify for the wildcard tournament. He swipes one of the wildcard spots. So that means that right now he is swiping one of the wildcard spots for the 62,000s, which means that the 62,000 will fight for 5 wildcard spots instead of 6. Anthony Kim will get one of them. So Jason Day, this is a chance. Second place, he would still get an Augusta, but he'll steal one of the wildcard spots. But if he wins a tournament, then it goes back up to 6. But one key example is next tournament is 40s, 80s. Jesse and Bean both are in the same group. So potentially we could have 14 guys fight for 6 spots. I don't know. All right, so we will keep our eyeballs on Jason Day live with the match play. Craig Wood losing to Alan Robertson. So got Wood. Why did I say that? I thought he was top 2. No, Craig Wood, I guess, was top 2 a while ago. Yeah, Alan Robertson, he wins. He's the guy who actually shot a 59. Was it 2022? And automatically wins. If you get a 59, then you automatically qualify for the tournament. So you got Jason Day and David Lakeworth. And it's been back and forth. Day's the only guy to be up by 2. Day on 1. Day, Lakeworth. For the match. And David Lakeworth sends Jason Day packing. So Jason Day will have to go to Canada to try to get his spot. He does have a wildcard spot guaranteed because he's a former year-end champion. But you want to qualify. You want to win on your own merit. So you don't have to swipe any spots although it could be 6 out of 13. Joe Tanasa beat Smokey the Bear by 4. By the Tanasa brothers. Yeah, Smokey the Bear. How's that called? Alex Smith beats Percy Ellis by 1. Percy is the father of Peter Ellis, great BBC guy. And that's not Alex Smith, the former number 1 NFL draft pick of the San Francisco 49ers in 2005. He played for the University of Utah. Matsuyama's son, Mackay, against Willie McFarland by 2. Japan is not happy. Battle of Scotland, Willie Smith beats Russell Knox. So Hard Knocks losing to Willie Smith. Here we go. Johnny Goodman, the guy who got picked by Sunday Pro by Bobby Jones, but he did take second. He'll face Danny Shute in his green gear. Wide left. Goodman, second shot. Yeah, that OTP game going 17 innings to tie the longest game by innings this year on the network. And then ASG Games, who also sponsors ASG Golf, released Stone Cold Hockey for the PC for 25-26. So the 2025-26 season is out. So of course I had to swipe it. So I bought it, and then I'm doing some kind of knockout tournament with it for the hole. Too high. Goodman for par. Oh, brutal. And Goodman takes the lead. This is the 32nd of 54 matches. Goodman, clean, yes sir. He's clean, right center. Shoot. Well, you got to be clean on your second shot too. Shoot, trying to go in the middle. Look, go. Okay, he's fine. Goodman, he's fine. He's gonna putt. Oh man, that green is fast. 10 yards, so about 30 feet. Shoot. Screw this. And Goodman for the hole. 30 feet for eagle. Any putt 40 feet or longer can be lagged. Otherwise, you must putt. Goodman misses by 2. I think he's okay. Second chance. Brother. He's on by 2. Daniel Berger beats Harold Hilton. Not related to Paris Hilton, I tells you. Goodman. Third shot. Third hole. Up there. Okay. Can he shoot? Look out. That's the bunker. And he overshoots for the hole. Holy shit, he didn't too much. That is great. He got a 112 chance. He's now up by 3. Frank, are we going to see another blow? Rochambeau lost to George Duncan by 5. So that's Bryson DeChambeau. 1-4. Yeah, I know it'd be like, well, someone's up by 4. You run the risk of having someone lose. Well, Asinger was up by 4 against Nuts. Who was it on Friday? Jacqueline, that's it. And they had Asinger Jacqueline as the match of the day on Friday. And Asinger really blew a 4-up lead. Goodman for the hole. No. He's gonna lag. Smart move. Shoot. No, shoot. Goodman into the hole. He's up by 4. Yeah, you know what? Fuck this. Like, I know it's stupid, but I'm like, I don't think you want to watch another blowout. A blowout. Stuart Gardner beats Matt Kuchar by 1. Stuart Gardner. That brooding face. That looks like the late John Casale's films in the 70s. He had one with a mustache. But yeah, Matt Kuchar loses. That's another big 2010 guy falling. In fact, well, Tommy Armour hot dogs beat James Hahn. Tommy Armour, not Tommy Armour the third, Armour the first. Armour hot dogs. So the weird thing is, for golf, is that all the guys, all the 6 of the 7 winners in this Earlies10S tour actually are from the early days. The only guy that's from the 2010s who won was Patrick Cantley. What's even worse is there's only one final runner-up from the 2010s, and that's Rory in March against Tide Ray at Sawgrass. Cantley won at Shinnecock in June, where the U.S. Open originally was in real life, beating Olin Dutra. For comparison, the 60s 2000s have 4 winners each. The 60s have Thompson, Tommy Aaron, Charlie Sifford, and Art Wall. The 2000s have Peter Thompson. No, sorry, it's 2000. Henrik Stenson, Tiger, Ricky Goosen, and Phil Mickelson. And 6 of the 8 runners-up are from the 60s. Anthony Kim and Justin Rose are the only exceptions. 70s, 90s tour is a 4-4 split. 70s, Yancey, Weiskopf, Hinkle, and Jameson. 90s, Olazabal, Hoke, Scott Hoke, that is, Fred Couples, and Paul Insinger. The 70s have 6 runner-ups. Had 7 runner-up finishes out of 8. The only 90s guy who's taken second is Marco Mira. He lost to Olazabal and Scott. And the 40s, 80s right now is 3 for the 40s, 4 for the 80s. But of course, they have yet to start. They'll start next week. Just wanted to let you know. Ricky Fowler with that Beatles haircut beats Jim Thompson by 3. So Fowler won. Fowler. James Braid beats Willie Park Sr. by 2. There's a Willie Park Jr. So Braid wins, so he potentially gets a TV match. Barnes and Rory are also there too. Rory. Mm-hmm. Yep, so Rory and Barnes. So if one of those 2 guys does win, Rory, there's your answer. Rory beats Molinari. So Rory wins. If Barnes loses, then we will see Brady's match, Rory's match, and Mike Brady's match for the 3 matches tomorrow, guaranteed. John, he beats Cruikshank by 5. We had Han, and now we have who? We had a 9, we had a That's funny. And all that. Brendan Grace beats the Duff by 1. Of course, the Duff is the DUFF. The Dumb, Ugly, Fat Friend. Well, that was a movie, and it made fun of fat people. It was as worse as Shallow Hal with Jack Black in it. Brendan Grace wins. Billy Burke beats LaFoon the Buffoon by 4. LaFoon has won a title in his lifetime. Goodman crushes Danny Shoot Like a Grape by 6. So he's still around. So we left after the 4th hole, and then the 5th he won. He was up 5 up. Shoot won on 6, and then everyone tied until 12-13. Okay. So yeah, what's our time at? 22 minutes. Oh, we're going quickly. We're going speedily. Harry Farden, legend, who actually has his name on a PGA trophy for low scoring average. He beats Chuck Hutchinson by 2. Ryan Moore beats Brian Gay by 4. So a lot of conservatives will be happy I don't have to say that name for the rest of the day. Yeah, Jim Barnes has yet to appear. Massey, the Frenchman, beats Jerry Travers. Massey, the only Frenchman to win a golf major. Van de Velde, of course, was close, but he at Carnoustie. Jimmy Walker Dynamite beats Alex Noren. But anyway, yeah, 99 was hard. People forget. Everyone knows about Paul Lawrie winning the British Open. Paul Lawrie was down by 10 strokes, and he freaking went to the playoff with Van de Velde and Justin Leonard. There was a playoff that was going to happen, and if Van de Velde hadn't triple bogeyed, well, if Van de Velde hit an 8 or worse, it would have been a 2-way playoff with Lawrie and Justin Leonard. But Lawrie won the title. Brooks Koepka, big win over Tony Manero by 3. So Brooks wins. Some 2010s icons are still alive. Tony Finau beats Colsaerts by 6. Tony Finau. Huh? Jamie Anderson and Horton Smith going extra holes. Well, we're waiting for our next match. We might as well. So Anderson and Smith. Horton Smith, second ever Masters winner. No, he was the first ever one. Foran Olsen beats Kyle Stanley by 4. Yeah, Horton Smith was the first one. Yeah, that's right. Horton Smith was the first Masters winner in 1934. People forget the Masters is actually the youngest of the 4 majors. I mean, the U.S. Open's been around since the 1895, if I remember right. The PGA's tournament only started in 1910 or something like that. 1915, I think, or something like that. 1915s. Oh, sorry. PGA was, 1910s for PGA, and the British Open was 1859 or something like that. Anyway, here's Jamie Anderson and Horton Smith. Jamie Anderson was up by 3 and then choked it. Horton won on 17, but then Anderson won on 18 to force the tie. So yeah, Jamie kind of avoid disaster. Right back to Horton Smith. Yeah, look at Horton Smith's picture. He looks like an old fading John Cena. Like John Cena's hair transplant. Of course, I'm a John Cena fan, but that hair. Hulk Hogan had better play. Horton's going to have to putt 10 feet. He's going to leg, and Freddie Anderson doesn't hit his shot. And he doesn't. So Anderson misses his shot. Horton makes the shot. He's going to win. Bob Goodall beats Padgham by 1. All right, on to 2. The 20th hole, Anderson. He's to the left, but at least it's not the dividing line. And so he's Horton. Anderson trying to smoke up. Don't hit the bunker. Smith. Wow, that was a gaffer. He gaffed that shot. Third shot. And he will be on the outskirts of the green. Anderson. For birdie. Well, Smith has the tough. Anderson has a tough putt. Smith's going to do the smart thing. Anderson's 32 feet. He has to putt. And he overshoots by 6 feet. Park. Got it. That was a good putt. I thought he missed it. He didn't putt. He did it another playoff. On to 3. Up and... Horton Smith. For par. Well, he botched that. Anderson for the hole. No. Smith for bogey. I didn't know. Anderson Jamie Anderson survives. Thank goodness for that. He's like, thank goodness. Gene Saracen, the legend, beats Webb Simpson by 1. So, yeah, we have some great legends still in after one run. Justin Thomas, big win over Paul Runyon, not Bunyan, Runyon. So, JT with the win. Fleetwood Mac beats Oosthuizen by 3. You know, the guy who had that albatross. It was Oosthuizen, it was in Schwartzel. But, yeah, Fleetwood Mac. Remember, he's the guy who lost in 2023 to Nick Taylor at the Canadian Open. Young Tom Morris, trying to win like his father. First round, he beats Emmett French. Willie Park Jr. avenges his father's loss by beating Bill Haas. Yeah, we haven't seen Jim Barnes yet. Barnes, I think, is coming up later. Anyway, here's Olin Dutra and Pat Perez. Their match, number 59. Dutra. For Dutra. Up by 2. And 5. Chris Kirk by 2. On to 2. What's happening? Kelly. That Perez took it more in the center. 29. Hoping to get this done in 20 minutes. Dutra. Up it over and look out. Donut. He hits the bunker. Perez. Well, good news for Dutra. He hit bunker 2. And he overshoots. Wow, that's a good overshoot. Brutal. Dutra defeats the only range Perez, that is a major miss for Park. Too much. Dutra for the hole. Oh my gosh, he missed. But he'll have another chance. Perez, and he missed the putt. Dutra. Heath Slocum beats Freddie McLeod by 3. Okay, on to 3. Speaking of, Dutra, and yeah, we made it to the end. What do you think? Pat Perez? For Bert. Yeah, I did 3 of 76, and we will see a game 6 on Wednesday. Pat Perez wins the hole. J.B. Holmes beats Horschel by 1. Up and over. Wow. That was not good. I think you. Yeah, it's better if you're a second. But we know what we can do. You gotta do what you can. Pat Perez. Yeah. Into the fescue. Next shot. Not really. For the hole. 36 in this putt. Up by 6. Perez for par. No. To drive another chance. Oh my gosh, how do you miss? You missed. You keep missing. He probably was hoping for a 3rd chance to win the hole. But it didn't happen. Right center. Perez, 0-1. Dutra. And now we're not seeing the Dutra on the right hand side, going through it. Fuck. The green was not fast this time. Perez. Wins by only 2 yards. For Bird. Oh, shoots it. Perez. Willie Anderson Jr. beats Mark Wilson. So, yeah. Well, there's one Willie Anderson. There's Jamie Anderson. But Willie Jr. wins. Yeah, I don't think we got to this hole for coverage. I was sick of Todd B getting butt whipped, and I was sick of the blowout I put on everyone. Well, he's going to pitch up. So he's going to get shot, which he needs. Perez for par. He missed. Yes, sir. Again. We're going to see a battle. Max Smith beats Jim Barnes. Oh, McDonald Smith won the match. E-I-E-I-O. So Jim Barnes does lose. So that means, guaranteed, Jim's Braid, Roy McIlroy, and Mike Brady will get their TV matches, all 3, and we don't have any problems. Well, so far. I mean, I know that Goodman technically is still in, and Dutra is still playing. On 7, Dutra. Oh, damn. Fucking wins. Perez, slow down. Nope. Oh, look at that shot. Oh, my. I thought Perez was put it in. That would have been like, what the fuck? Well, Dutra is fucked. And Perez will be back in the lead. Lowry and McGirt are going extra holes. We'll pass. Probably giving me a chance to watch it. But Lowry, McGirt, I'm going to say no. We're at 40 minutes. Right? We're going to be at 40 minutes for sure. Yeah, we'll just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Fuck that song. Unless you have children. Let it go. It's better when you have children. So you can play that song with, instead of being a lonely asshole like your students. For par. Too much. Dutra? He's taking control. Charlie Hoffman, that weird haircut. He loses to Scott Piercy. Good. Harris English beats Danny Willett. Danny Willett, the shocking winner of the 2016 Masters after Jordan Spieth's choke on the back nine. And Harris English kind of gives me Joe Burrow vibes. But I'm not a Bengals fan. He was better as an LSU player, which says a lot because, you know, LSU is a rival of Arkansas and the Golden Boot. But Arkansas, they'll be lucky to get to 6 wins. be honest with you. Both these guys go backwards. Yeah, Dutra and Perez. John Rahm crushes Mark Leishman in the fine powder by 6. Under 10. Michelle Earlies skips the 2 bunkers but doesn't flip. Perez. That's wide left. At least he didn't hit the bunkers, but he'll have a bad angle. He hit that one little bunker. Dutra. Can he stay clean? He's only one shot. And what? There's no wind. If there was a wind, there would be that wind gauge, but it isn't. 41 feet. He'll lag. He is on the cusp, and yes, it is past 40 feet. He's allowed to lag. Whereas Botchers at Dutra. So that, and he's got J.H. Taylor beats John Ball by 2. Guess he didn't have a ball. T. 111. Wide left on that one. Press. Left side. If you're a geography fan, you know, if you're an American geography fan, you know the left side, the curved, the L downwards. Oh, the shape of California. And on the right-hand side with the white outline, even with the line down the pike, that's Nevada. If you're Canadian, that's British Columbia and Alberta. In a nutshell, Dutra. Clean. Perez, he's got something to ride. Over the bunker. No Dutra. Perez is safe and try to tie this match again. And we've had so many lead changes. For par. Well, Perez, I think it's we are tied again. Keegan Bradley beats Jamie Donaldson by 2. Good old Keegan. He's a good player. On the track. Dutra. Look at that shot. Oh my god, that would have been amazing. That would have been a great 3. Perez would have really needed the 36-foot putt. Jeez. Well, he made it anyway. Well, he would have made it to tie the hole. Shane Lowry wins the tiebreak with McGirt. Kevin Kisner beats Y.E. Yang. Y.E. no on that one. Haha. Onto the postal stamp. Bird. Too much. Perez for the hole. That's top Perez getting it with 5 to go. Nick Watney beats Henry Cotton by 3. Henry Cotton. Whoa, Perez. The one landing spot, and he hits the bunker. Dutra has a chance. Well, I think he will have a chance because Perez had a tough angle. Dutra. Wow. He almost did that. Perez should be good. Okay. Way off. Dutra to this. It is. On to 15. Calamity. Dutra.
Alright.
Nope. He's gonna hit Calamity. Yep. He almost avoided it. Perez.
Alright.
Oops. It dropped into Calamity. Punch. Nope. Perez is going to have to be punched backwards. He'll get the suggest. He'll be allowed for the suggest. Dutra? Can he get out of the mess? Nope. And because he flew backwards, he will get the suggest. He'll be allowed to do the suggest. You're not allowed to do the suggest either ways. If you cheap. Double baby. For the Perez? Yeah. That's the 2. Perez is back up by 2. We have 3 to go. Kevin Chappell beats Johnny Revolta. Not Travolta, Revolta. So Perez kind of Now they're on Tanuki's number 14 for the 16th hole in this thing. Wide left, wide right. Need someone to go down the pike. In stroke play, that would probably happen. Wow, how did he avoid the bunker? Wow, there's a red. Well, nice idea by Perez. Dutra. Up and over and right there. Nicely done. Perez. Jump over the bunker. He does. And that's under birdie. That's it. Good job, useless shot. Who makes it? Now it's a movie situation. Shifley beats Ross Fisher, X-Man. So Perez doesn't have to win any of the next two holes. He just can't lose them. He can play shot for shot with Dutra, knock Dutra out. Four of them actually. So it's 3 out of 4 rounds. And 3 of them will get Tuesday matches. The only runner-up right now that won't get a Tuesday match is Ken Goodman. Well, he won, so he might. Look out, nice spin. Nice. Depth and 0 in the direction. So yeah, distance 29 to the target, -3 for the shot, and a 20-yard roll. Wow. That's a way to win a hole of a tournament. I mean, not a tournament cutter. That's one fucking way to win. So yeah, so 4 of the 8 golfers I'm keeping my eyes on are out. Todd B, Barnes, Hurd, and Dutra are out. Brady's still in, Rory's still in, Mike Brady's still in. Goodman will have his Tuesday match be off camera, and we'll see if he wins. We're not done yet. Let's see the rest of the matches. Bob Ferguson, aka Eddie Geik, he loses to Jonas Blix. So Al Espinoza, he beats Martin Laird by 3, the Scott icon. Harry Cooper beats Stephen Gallagher by 3. Gary Woodland Creatures beats Willie Campbell by 3, and that's it. We are done. Now let's take a look at the groups. Brady is first. Brady. Well, Mike Brady, he will face. Where the heck is he? Oh, up high. Yeah. Mike Brady will face Russell Henley, so he's number 4. James Braid. Oh my God! Look at that. You don't see that. You don't see that every day. James Braid and Rory McIlroy are going to face each other. So I didn't think that was going to happen. So Brady and McIlroy, 2 runner-up guys, are going to face each other. And then you have Brady versus Henley. So now comes the hard part. Now I got to pick, and now I do have to pick a third match. And I am going for, there we go. Okay, we're going to do the Young Tom Morris Willie Park Jr. match. So we're going to have some heavyweight battles. And yeah, so we're going to watch Henley versus Brady. We're going to watch Braid versus McIlroy. And we are going to be watching Young Tom versus Willie Park. Because Brady and McIlroy had to face each other. And we do know that whoever wins this matchup will get one of the 2 Wednesday round of 32 matches. Like televised. And by the way, Goodman, he will face off against. Who does he face off against? Goodman will face off against Massey. That's the 16th match. So yeah, Goodman will face Massey. So maybe he does win. So yeah, Braid and McIlroy go head to head. I didn't make this shit up. The computer put them together. And Brady's match versus Russell Henley. Brady was last month's runner-up. So yeah, so I didn't see that coming. But whatever. If Goodman wins, he guarantees himself a TV match, and then the winner of Braid versus Rory will get the other TV match. So yeah, a lot of things happen in golf. I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.